Hotep, I am the Amen Osiris, the one and only undisputed God of law. We are Deception Stoppers, America's only child support education service. I am not a lawyer. This is not a law firm. I do not advocate that you don't support your human offspring. I simply advocate that you made them in private and you raise them in private. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you a very easy technique. All right? When you go into one of these child support hearings voluntarily by accepting mail that's not meant for you, okay? The easiest way, I mean, most people want to go in, oh, man, you know, you're violating my rights, and that's cool, all right, but they're going to tell you we're not here for that, okay? And that's what you want to hear. Why are we here? What are we here for? And this is an old one. I was actually shredding documents today, and this was one of my old clients. But anyway, this is from Burlington County. This is all of you who, if you have a child support issue, you've seen one of these forms before, okay? Now, number one, it's mailed to the obligor, whose name is spelled in all capital letters. It has a zip code attached to it, and this is the barcode for it, okay? Now, you'll notice right here, here is your remedy. See it right here? Let me zoom in a little bit. All right? The SSN number. So the person that they sent this directory to is identified by the Social Security number. This is the Title 4D lien, all right, which is right here. This is the lien, and this is the lien number. Now, I'm just going to do the first couple of lines, and I'll show you how it's real easy. All right, and guess what? Ain't shit they can do about it, and I'll show you how to lay it down. It says the agency identified above has determined that you owe past due child support. Okay? It says our records show that you owe. What does owe mean? All right, let's look at something here. Let's go to there we go. All right, so if you look up the word owe, and they'll always tell you this, and this is an old document. Like I said, I was shredding them, but I figured I'd give you guys a little golden nugget here today. All right, the word owe is defined to be bound or due or omit something, especially to pay a debt. Okay, what is a debt? All right, and I'm going to keep doing this, gentlemen, until you get it in your head. A debt, a sum of money due by certain expressed agreement. There must be a contract, as by bond for a determinate sum, a bill or note. Okay, there has to be an agreement. So you're sitting here telling me what? You're saying that I owe? Well, where's the agreement that I said I would pay? And more importantly, I'm not even concerned with the agreement. According to this document, is this the case number you're referring to, Mr. Judge or Mr. Child Support Contractor? Yes. And is this the debt that you're referring to? Yes. And this Social Security number, that identifies the defendant, does it not? Yes. Thank you. Well, have a good day. Where are you going? I'm leaving. No, you're not. Yes, I am, because I'm not the defendant. That Social Security number right there is the property of the Social Security Administration. 20 CFR 422-103D clearly states that Social Security numbers are the property of the Social Security Administration. Therefore, this lien number pertaining to this amount that's liened on their property is their responsibility, not me. I am the number holder. I am not the number owner. Okay? So, it was nice talking to you. I strongly suggest that you get with the Social Security Administration so y'all can sort out this mess, because this has nothing to do with me. All right? More importantly, you're saying that I owe money? I've never procured any agreement to pay anyone money. Number two, this is a bond that is floated out on the market. All right, they've taken out loans on this money. Don't forget, the federal government underwrites 2/3 of the 4D program in the state. Okay, underwrite is the selling of corporate bonds. This is a bond number right here, gentlemen. Look it up on Treasury Direct. Okay, that bond that's floated is worth $10,209. Well, it was worth, this is shit from back in 2010. This case has been closed. All right, so that being said, you got the wrong person. Okay, I don't owe you nothing. I did not take out any loans. I did not agree to act as the guarantor and guarantee the loan floated for these bonds. So I strongly suggest that you take it up with the Social Security Administration. Have a nice day, sir. Do not bother me again. All right, and if you send any more mail to this, any more directories to this address, all right, they will be sent back, because I do not accept mail with zip codes, because I am not under federal jurisdiction. Have a nice day. Okay, so if you keep it simple, okay, well, because if you go in, like I said, well, we're here for our, for this, you owe this, you owe that. Well, sir, I don't owe anything, and unless you have an expressed agreement for me agreeing to pay somebody a certain fixed amount of money, we got a problem. All right, and number two, all right, I'm not identified. Social security numbers are not forms of identification. I'm not identified by this number. The only thing this number identifies is the property of the Social Security Administration. Okay, so here's their address. Here you can call Richard Mullins or Robert Mullins, whatever his name is. He's the director. Y'all can work that shit out between yourselves. All right, keep it simple, fellas. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. All right, if you any document that has the Social Security number, all right, and a case number and any amount on it, this is a bond number. All right, this needs to be sent to the Social Security Administration so they can remit the payment. Okay, not you. Just imagine if your landlord cannot require you to pay any liens on his property or any property taxes. And if he tried that, you would take his ass to court, and the judge would be like, you can't make him pay your liens because you didn't pay your taxes. All right, and you got to pay it. He's not responsible. All right. Worst case scenario, if they're going to take the crib, and you can break your lease and bounce anyway. All right, but you're not responsible to pay someone else's a lien that is on someone else's property. You're not responsible to pay the property taxes if you are a renter. These are just property taxes, gentlemen, and it's liened against this number. All right. I'm the Ahmed Osiris. Keep it simple. All right. Stop accepting their mail, and if you have accepted their mail and you got to go in here, then use this simple technique. That's not me. I'm not identified by social. That's someone else's property. You need to be sending that to the Social Security Administration down in Baltimore, Maryland. HOTEP. Oh, also, of course, if you need my help, bang my email 4D_destroyer@yahoo.com. Please do not send me a story. I don't need to hear your story. All I want to know is if you want a phone consultation, include your phone number. We will send you an invoice, and then we will go from there. We open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we are Eastern time. Peace.